CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 Ekse live. CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens. CPT where we be. 4 p.m. till 5 every week. Ekse, 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 it's Ekse live.
Yes,
We're
man,
back,
the
we're back.
saga is right. The blade is tight. We cancel every other youth show between the hours of 4 and 5. Welcome to it. It's a Monday afternoon. There's no other better place to be than right here on the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening youth show in the motherland. My name is Llama. Happy Human Rights Month to you and yours.
It is Human Rights Month. I totally forgot about it, and I feel like I'm a little ashamed. I feel like that's not something you should forget about. Talking about forgetting about people, don't forget about Awonke. He's here with us in studio.
Close to your heart?
He is. He's close to my heart. My heart's here. Awonke's over here. Here he is. In case you're missing him today, he was meant to be with us, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So here he is.
Shout out to you, man. Follow us on Twitter, it's Ekse_live, as well as on Instagram. On Facebook, we're Ekse Live with number 2 dial 021 448 0448. We have a jam-packed show today.
As always, when do we not have a jam-packed show?
When? For instance, today we've got Mr. Malulek Ekse as every other Monday. And today he's profiling a very young businesswoman who's doing very, very well with strides of shoemaking. This one is called There's Shoes. You sure want to see that interview.
So on top of that, we also have the lovely Latiwe. We're going to be interviewing her. She's all the way from Youth Capital. And you know when the word youth is involved, you know it's going to be lit. Always. Of course it's going to be lit when it's got the word youth, because you are the youth, we are the youth, and we're just, embracing the future and the now. And on top of that, we're also going to be getting some poetry from the lovely Loyiso. And on top of his poetry, he's also a photographer. So we're going to be having some chats about photography and poetry. Because in the creative industry, you never wear one hat.
No, never.
You wear like an array of different hats, Monday to Friday. At least 5 hats minimum.
Lauren Betetango Embracer. If you feel like being embraced by our youth show, you can email us to ekse@capetowntv.org or visit www.capetowntv.org. We're also embracing another poet in the building. She also does not wear one hat. She's a television producer, a rapper, as well as a poet. You know her from Hype It Up, Ikamalaki Maizaneta, who's going to be shutting down the show today with a poem yake. I cannot wait to see that one. I've never seen Maizo perform, so this is going to be a very first for me.
I feel like just poetry in general,
Yeah.
you've got to be so talented to actually have a way with words that way, to just have people sitting and listening to art, essentially.
Cool stuff. We're here till the hour 5, so tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are about to redefine and redesign the protocol of youth entertainment. Right now, it's time for us to head on to some trending news so that you know what's hip and happening in and around this country. Let's check them out. This is the part where we call trending news. We let you know what's happening in South Africa and sometimes around the globe. Lauren has the first story.
So there's lots going on in South Africa this week. Unfortunately, a Golden Arrow bus driver, 48 years old, was struck by a bullet through the mouth while he was dropping off passengers at Jafta Mosomola Street in Khayelitsha at the weekend. So the police spokesperson, FC van Wyk, said police were investigating cases of attempted murder and armed robbery after a shooting incident, which reports said occurred opposite the Khayelitsha fire station in Site C on Friday. Van Wyk said the driver was dropping off passengers when 3 suspects approached the bus. One of the suspects fired a shot through the windscreen, hitting the driver. So the other two suspects then got on the bus, took the driver's cell phone and an unknown amount of cash, and also robbed all of the passengers. So then they got off and fled. He said that the victim drove the bus from the scene to the police station. He was transported to a nearby hospital after that for treatment. Because of his wound, he couldn't speak, he couldn't share any news with them. But Van Wyk said he is currently looking for the suspects, but their whereabouts are unknown. And on top of that, it is so important for us all to remember that women of the world want and deserve an equal future free from stigma, stereotypes, and violence. A future that's sustainable, peaceful, with equal rights and opportunities for all. To get us there, the world needs women at every table where decisions are being made. This year, the theme of International Women's Day, which is today, the 8th of March, is Women in Leadership, achieving an equal future in the COVID-19 world. So it celebrates the tremendous efforts by women and girls in the world shaping a more equal future and recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, and highlights the gap that remains. Women's full and effective participation and leadership in all areas of life drives progress for everyone. Yet, women are still underrepresented in public life and decision-making, as revealed in the UN Secretary General's recent report. Women are heads of the state of government in 22 countries, and only 24.9% of national parliamentarians are women. At the current rate of progress, gender equality among heads of government will take another 130 years.
To get this right.
130 years.
That's insane.
That's a lot of information to deal with and grapple
It's like we feeding people what do you call this? Like we selling people dreams.
Yeah, false dreams almost.
Like Lauren, you're equal to your male counterparts, whereas you are not. You, for instance, you go to work and you do the same job, and then you find out that you're not earning the same salary.
I think we hear so many stories like that as well. You know, of people doing the exact same job, and the next thing you know, oh, that person earns more than you for doing the same job. It's insane.
Do you know that song, Wololo? Wololo?
Yes, I do.
I've got news about that. Distruction Boyz is not having it. Guys, the Distruction Boyz claim to have been sitting on the sidelines while Mampintsha allegedly cashed in on Wololo for over 2 years. And now they plan to take legal action so that they are paid what is owed to them. The duo who produced the hit track for Mampintsha no Babes Wodumo told Uchisa Live they have reached out to US Inc. boss every time they've seen him score a big deal from the song, but after being ignored, had decided to take the battle to court. They are getting a lawyer and taking him to court. Uzipho Goldimax Mthembu said that Mampintsha and Mampintsha had previously told them that they would pay them their portion of the profits from the deals when he got the money, but he never did. There has been so much income that Mampintsha didn't give them, and its royalties, its endorsements. It has been collections, downloads, everything. Even Go Black Panther, the song made it to the soundtrack. Can you believe? Meaning millions of rands are being made over this. He said he wasn't getting any money, but they spoke to other people and they said they were paid. Repeated attempts by Chisa Live to contact Mampintsha for a comment in response to claim were unsuccessful at the time of publishing this article. I feel like the artists should know their rights before they sign
100%.
contracts. And
100%.
if you have doubts, there are thousands of lawyers in South Africa that you can approach. And Babuze, are you an entertainment lawyer? If they say yes, I'm about to sign a contract right now, can you read through if it's right? Also, take people to court.
Do it. You have the platform, do what you need to do.
Mampintsha, Musushaya Mawololo. Right now, Lauren spoke to you about Loyiso Vuso, rather, is about to give us that stellar performance of a poet. Do enjoy. Welcome to Monday, to you and yours.
Don't go anywhere, stay put.
Sithando senhliziyo yami, ukhokheli wenhliziyo yami, usisithandwa enhlizweni yami, ungumalusi wami, uyibili inhliziyo yami ngendlela engaqondakaliyo. Bendicinga ndenza impazamo ngokunika inhliziyo yami, kanti ndizenzela ulonwabo ebomini bami. Abanomona bawuthi undityisile, ndibe ndingazenzi, ndenziwa luthando endinalo ngawe sithando sami. Ndiyakuthanda sithando senhliziyo yami, kwaye ndibulela uThixo ngondinika inzokazi efana nawe. Ulilanga lokukhanya kum, kwaye yena nzokazi ndiyinqwenelela ubomi obuqhakazileyo. Ndiyakuthanda sithando sami, ndikuthanda nyani nyani.
watching Ekse Live. We're taking you right through to the hour 5. So, do your job as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend ukuthi asifikanga sigalelekile. Right now, it's time for us to dance on to Sebenza. This is brought to you by Guguletu United. Do enjoy. We'll be right back after this quick ad break.